Welcome to Life Esteem, a program committed to delivering information that's important to you and your community.
Hello and welcome again to Life Esteem. Pat and I always enjoy bringing you this program, and today we're going to talk with a good friend of the communities, and her name is Helen Spence. And I think we all know Helen Spence, right? And Helen has been doing tremendous work around here, and she has coming up again. As you can see, I'm going to hold up this flyer. It is tell us about that, Helen.
Oh, it's our 6th annual Job and Resource One-Stop Shop Fair.
Yeah.
This year, we're going to take care of the mind and body by including our fit and fabulous health piece there with our Job and Resource Fair. Something for everybody.
And I see this big tag over here saying free,
It's free,
okay.
free for the whole family.
Yeah.
We want to connect you with all of the resources. Our Dauphin County Commissioners really take pride in our one-stop shop philosophy, meaning that we want you to be able to come in under one roof and be able to obtain all of the resources and opportunities that are available.
So this is how many years now for you?
For me,
No, for the fair
this
itself,
event,
yeah.
this is our 6th year.
Okay.
Our 6th year, so our 6th annual Job and Resource Fair.
Okay.
And we're doing something different this year, though. It's been moved. It used to be over at Greater Zion.
Yes, we wanted to kind of expand it a little bit and maybe have a little more opportunity for others to be able to have more access to that area.
Okay. And so it's going to be at the Harrisburg Mall?
At the Harrisburg Mall on Paxton Street, 3501 Paxton Street, at the Harrisburg Mall this year. Yes.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's a huge space, by the way.
Yes, it is.
We used to be in there. There was something.
Boscov's.
Boscov's. Okay, so
It was J.C. Penney before it was Boscov's.
Yeah, but we'll be on the outside in the rotunda area this time.
Oh, outside?
Yes.
Oh, so you won't be in Boscov's. You actually be in the
In the
whole-
mall.
In the mall
Actually,
itself.
in the mall itself.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not going to be in that section in the back where we were for Recovery Day.
Yeah,
We'll be
yeah.
actually in the mall.
And that'll give you a lot more exposure.
Yes.
Because that area back there is really, really nice, but people have to go back
We
there
have
to find
yeah,
it.
they have to find it.
Yes,
No,
indeed.
we'll be in
Get
the
there.
big rotunda when you first come in the mall, the main entrance.
So people can actually come, sign up, and get jobs?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. We have so many jobs that have already, come to participate. Hershey, big jobs. Hershey, FedEx, UPS, all kinds of entry level and beyond. Certainly, Dauphin County will be there with their jobs, both. Entry-level jobs and professionals. There'll be the state will be there. There'll be just an array of different types of jobs, and in addition to careers and resources that you can get to, improve and sustain your lifestyle.
Fantastic. And this is for not just youth, for anybody.
For
adults as well.
anybody.
Good stuff. Good
Right.
stuff, yeah.
Right.
So I know that when you first started this, you had like 3,000 or more people come out. It was incredible. The outpouring. Yeah, marching bands, the Harrisburg High School marching band. We had all kinds of stuff
It
going.
was a lot of
So
fun.
it was a lot of fanfare
Yeah,
into
a lot
this,
of
you know.
fun. A lot of fun. We still will have the ROTC from the Harrisburg High School come out and open us up, and we'll have a lot of fun this year. Like I said, we added the fun and fitness. We have the Zumba dancers and all of those kinds of things for the family to get involved with and to get information as to how they can keep their body as well as their mind intact.
Good stuff.
And then other vendors, too.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Human service vendors, an array of different human needs and resources, all kinds of community partners. I mean, Life Esteem will be there.
Oh, yeah.
we have just an array of different types of opportunities and connections for people to come and partake. And that's, that's our whole philosophy, to be able to provide a venue whereby people can come in and get all of the opportunities and services and resources under one roof.
Good stuff.
Now,
good stuff.
Helen, you've been the community liaison, or I used to call you assistant care coordinator.
Yes.
All right.
Uh-huh.
And this is what, 20 years almost? How long
Yes.
has
Yes, it is.
it been? It's about 20 years.
It'd be 20 years, the 18th.
Okay. And tell us about that whole initiative and what that really was trying to do in our community with systems of care.
Well, again, it was a way to bring systems of care is a practice that the county has adopted back in 1998 as a way to engage the community, the families, as being part of the decision making as to what are some of the solutions that they see that will benefit them in the long run, as opposed to agencies and programs making decisions for people without people. So it's a way to include everybody in the process of how things should look in their own homes, schools, and communities. And through the years that I've been involved, we've been able to have various groups of people come together, community partners come together every second Thursday, and that consists of formal and informal community partners. We have faith and family partners come together in the evening, and every last Tuesday or Thursday of the month, and we have our youth come together every last Monday of the month as well. And again, we bring them to the table, and a lot of the stuff that you see, these one-stop shop things events that we put on throughout the year, as well as the collaboration with various organizations for the summer initiatives that we collaborate with. Just an array of different things. Some of the things that our community partners look at is how can we better educate and inform our community as a whole, and they have come up with just some remarkable things. More recently, our community partners have come up with a brochure, an insurance brochure that kind of speaks to very clearly, because many times we, as a community, we're really uninformed on what that is, and until it's just right there and then emergencies hit our families, and then we need to react. So our community partners came together and looked at how can we get the word out and educate and inform people, and so they don't have to be reactive, they can become proactive.
You know, your events are always so, well attended. You just have a lot of outpouring of different people. And so the outreach has just been tremendous. And, one of the things, of course, is the Christmas pageant that you do, and people just come out like crazy.
Holiday celebration.
Holiday celebration. So when you have, when you really step back and think about all the different outreaches, such as the job fair, whatever, I mean, how many lives do you think you're touching every year? With families, just families alone, how many lives do you think you're actually impacting?
Oh, I think together, and that's the beauty of all this. It's not about myself. The beauty is to watch the community move away from being such consumers and more providers of their own services. Because what you see over the years of the holiday celebration and even the one-stop shop and all of those things is the ability of people helping people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would say, thousands of people are being touched because they're not only being touched, but they're being engaged to touch others. Yeah. So each one reach ones and teach one is what we do. So, that's the way, I look at it. And for that, that goes on and to infinity and beyond, because it continues to reach and teach each other.
And we have to mention that all of these services almost always are free.
It's free.
I mean, just free. So folks, sit back and say, well, no one's doing anything. I say, how do you have that come out your mouth?
Right.
Especially when I see all of these fantastic programs that go on. Every single year.
Well, that's why we try to inform and educate, together. We have to do it together because that's how it gets out, and that's, like you said, how is it well attended? Well, everybody reaches each other. And we're working together, and that's the beauty of having the community so engaged that they become, I'm there, but they are the ones that many times orchestrate and put together and do all of the work.
And we have to give big props to your Dauphin County commissioners.
Oh, absolutely.
Who support this effort
Oh,
wholeheartedly.
yes. This is the initiative that they believed in. Like I said, that was brought here to, that they adopted back in 1998. And this is just what you're seeing with all these different things that are going forth are the outcome of what that the ability of them to be able to be open-minded, to allow that type of practice to be in there, ingrained in what they do and who they are.
Well, I have to echo that because I go all over the Commonwealth.
Yes.
And I go into various counties and I share and talk with such pride about what's going on here in Dauphin County.
Absolutely.
And the individuals look at me and say, "Your commissioners let you all do this?"
Absolutely.
And I say, "Oh my goodness, they are champions. They're
Right.
the ones that really allowed this to go forth." Now I always talk about Helen Spence as the our system care coordinator and all the work and all the partners. And did we talk about the faith-based community?
The faith-based community is just wonderful.
Yeah, and all that they've been involved with this
Yes,
over the years.
over the years. I mean, like I said, to move the committee, it's a beautiful thing. Programs come and go, but what I believe, when you have a good practice in place, it's like learning to ride a bike. Once you learn, you can get on and ride forever. But a program can go away with funding, this and that and another. But the reason why the county's practice does not go away, because it becomes a part of who they are and what they are.
Yeah, yeah.
Most definitely.
A quick pause here. We just got to mention it. Your son, starting, defensive end, right?
Oh,
For the
yes.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, by the way. Just had a phenomenal year.
Yes.
Yeah, tell us about Noah and how's he doing?
Noah's doing wonderful. He is just so blessed. I spoke with him the other day, and he's feeling good. He's doing good. He's ready to get back out there and practice. He said, "Mom, the most important thing is, to help give back." And I'm just that pleases me so. To know that he's thinking that, and he's looking, in ways that he can be a part of what all of the things and the initiatives he's very much aware of. I grew up in it, what we do, and has been a part of that, and he knows that he realizes it's made him who he is, and he's ready to take that on himself. But he's had a good year.
Yeah, he had a great
He's had
year.
a great
Yes, he
year.
did.
Yes, he did.
5.5 sacks, 22 tackles for, and 4 or 5 tackles for loss, and 22 sacks. So, I mean, very good for a rookie.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
No
absolutely.
question about it.
Yeah, so they're looking forward to keeping him moving.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, and that's a great team down there. So I'm so
Yes.
glad. Just hats off to him. And
Thank you
tell
so
him we're all
much.
proud of him back here.
Thank you
know.
so much.
Well,
Yes,
talking
indeed.
about children and talking about community and talking about service, you and your husband, Greg, both, the parents of, 6 adopted young men?
Five.
5 adopted young men, plus Noah.
Yes.
And you have, but also you have,
4. I have 4 biological kids.
and 4 biological kids. How did you handle all these boys?
Well, it was pretty. I think it gets easier when you get more than one.
Okay.
Everybody can work together. Many
Right.
times at homework time when I had them in kind of groups. My 3 older ones, they were kind of gone when Noah was born, and then I adopted the other 5 kids. So we had 6 boys there at one time, all the same age, and we kind of taught them how to help each other.
Right.
One was moving a little faster in their homework or knowledge of that assignment, then I'd get around the table and I'd say, I'll start with this one, you start with that one, and everybody started with somebody.
Go
So
ahead.
we all helped somebody. We all helped each other,
And you just had a son that graduated also.
Yes, my other son, he graduated from Shippensburg, and he's now working with young people himself. One of the kids that I adopted, he's working with dependent children in Abraxas. He's a
Nice.
counselor now,
Good,
and
good. Okay.
he got his degree in criminal justice.
Fantastic.
So he's going to be, he's hoping to come back out here in the community soon and work out here. in
That's
criminal
great.
justice.
I guess it does help, too, that you were a former probation officer. Is that right?
My husband is currently a
Currently in Philadelphia, right?
Right.
Come on now, that's some training there.
13 years in Philly, and like I said, almost 18 years here in Dauphin County.
That's great stuff. Great stuff. Good, good. So again, this program is called the One Stop Shop, and it's going to take place on March the 18th.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and come on out. I
Yeah.
mean, something for everybody. You know, it's easy to say, oh, we have nothing to do, or no, our kids don't have. We'll even have the programs there for you to sign up for your kids, your younger kids, for summer programs.
Okay.
The Boys and Girls Clubs will be there. The YWCAs will be, everything that you can imagine. A one-stop shop. If you can go in Walmart and get some eggs over here and get your tools over there, then you can come down to the Harrisburg Mall and get your mind, body, and spirit taken care of.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we've been a part of it, I think, every year.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just, it's a
We're
happy.
partners.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
It's a
hold
happy.
Helen responsible some 18, 20 years ago, getting me involved from the very beginning. Okay? And all this was getting formed, so we go back many years.
Oh, many, many years. Yes, we started with the family group conferencing.
That's right. Yes, we did.
By the way, is that still going on in our area, family group conferencing?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Like I said, these are not programs. This is the practice of our county. This is what we believe in and who we are.
For people that don't know about family group conference and how it can benefit their families, you want to break that down a
Well,
little bit?
for people that come into any contact with our categorical agencies, and that would be like drug and alcohol, mental health, or area on aging, children and youth. They have an opportunity to be part of the decision making as to what happens to their family through what we call the family group conferencing. We do it more in-house now. We used to have a contract agency that did it, but now but it's still being done, and we have you know, you would just have to contact the Office of Human Services, and they would be able to tell you where to where you could be connected to have your family do that.
And we're all trained in the family group conference
Yes,
practice, all three of us.
absolutely.
And it is a wonderful, wonderful practice. So those families that have some, you know, conflict, turmoil, whatever you want to call it,
Right.
It's just a good
It's
practice
a wonderful
to go
way to
through.
bring everybody to the table. I mean, it's really nothing new.
Right.
It's what people did years ago. If there was a breakdown with something, then you brought all the pieces together and you looked at, okay, if you can bring this, you bring this piece to it, and I bring this piece. You came up with a solution that would work for everybody. And that's what it really it is. And that's what systems of care is in the larger sense. You bring the community together instead of the nucleus of family, and we look at what things we can do collectively, and things like this, the holiday celebration, and many, many other things, summer programs and all, things that we can do as a collective body to kind of deal with some of the issues that we all see.
And one thing I want to sort of segue into is Hamilton Health Center
Yes.
is now offering what's called the Fathers Together program.
Yes.
On Wednesday evenings from 5 to 7 at the Hamilton Health Center, which is on 17th Street. I forget the exact address, forgive me. But it's a free and open program for fathers. And we do know that when we make families stronger, it makes our community stronger.
Absolutely.
And so the Families Together program is, you know, for all men. And please come out. Again, it's free. It's on Wednesday evenings from 5 to 7. And I actually conduct the classes myself, and have brought in some other brothers to help out. And so if you're interested in signing up, you can always call area code 717-909-1278. Again, that's 909-1278. And become a part of the Fathers Together program. And we want to get that Fathers Together program into your network, because I know that you have a meeting that takes place once a month and it brings in all these different organizations. What is that called?
That is called the Systems of Care Community Partners.
Okay.
And that again, the purpose is not as for us all to sit at the table and share what we do, but more importantly, to look at ways that we can enhance what each person is doing. Like the fatherhood program, there's certainly lots of resources at that table that those young men and your organization can take advantage of.
Yes.
And we can work together. That's what that's about.
Absolutely. Now, when do you meet? And
It's always the second Thursday of the month.
Okay.
Anyone is welcome, any organization. We have, like I said, formal and informal agencies, businesses, etc., and individual community people come out. But the thing of it is, it meets every second Thursday. The next one is February the 9th, and we meet from 10 to 12. at 900 South Arlington Street in the Pennsylvania United Churches Building boardroom. All are welcome.
Fantastic.
Welcome.
Fantastic.
And also, too, to say about other organizations, and that's one of the reasons I definitely enjoy being a part of it, because we also have the Celebrating and Strengthening Family programs
Absolutely.
that are sponsored and offered through Dauphin County, the Department of Drug and Alcohol Services. And we're always looking at ways to truly attract and have families that can participate and be a part of, again, these free programs. So we really want to highlight that and say that we're getting ready to start a second round in March of families that can participate and come out and be involved. And if folks are interested in that opportunity, they can call me, Pat Gadsden, at 717-608-2302. And I mean the whole family. We take them from birth to seniors. Okay? Anyone that's connected in that family that can be of support. We have free transportation, we provide a nice healthy meal, and we
Free daycare.
free daycare as well. So we just want to make sure the community truly takes advantage and comes out and become a part of either or both strengthening and celebrating families.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And Pat and Nate will be at the one-stop shop with their own table. You can sign up there.
That's absolutely to be available.
Oh, absolutely. How about that? There's no question about it.
So come on out.
Boy. So you do a lot of great things. So we just need to get more people involved, even though you have a lot of people involved.
No, but the more together we can make a difference.
That's right. That's right. And you did mention that the last Monday of each month you have young people come together.
Young people
Talk
at
about that
1100
forum.
South Cameron
Okay,
Street.
yeah, talk about that. What happens there and what is that?
Well, again, we're saying we practice the same, practice and principles of the, strength-based practice that we do with the adults. We talk to the young people around, we let them talk to us, in other words, what are the things that they're concerned about, and then we help them to look at ways to utilize who they are and what the strengths and the talents that they have to come up with solutions for things that they feel that are significant to them. And they do a wonderful job. They really do. We have a team of what we call executive committee youth, and that's a team of young people that have been involved with the systems of care for quite some time, and they work right now directly with our young people that are coming, that are involved in our systems, maybe juvenile or dependency, or they may not be involved in anything, but they just want a safe place to be able to do some positive things for themselves and by themselves.
Do you still serve on the board of the Susquehanna Township School
Yes,
Board?
I do.
Okay, so I know you have to be extremely proud of the announcement about the young lady.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to think of her name. It's Amy. I forget
how to pronounce it.
I do too. But
Emia or something.
something like that. And we're sorry about not knowing the name.
2010.
Was it 2010?
Graduate.
Okay, I thought it was 2009. Okay, 2010. But she's now the head of the Harvard Law Review. And the only other person of color to ever hold that position or distinction was Barack Obama. Now, isn't that something? She's from Susquehanna Township School.
Susquehanna. We got some good stuff coming
Yes,
out
you
of central Pennsylvania.
Yes, you do. No question about
stuff.
it. And thanks to organizations like yours that have really been nurturing, these young people from the very beginning. In fact, you work with not only young people to get in trouble. You work with all the young folks, right?
Folks. Yes.
All of them, and so that's great stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes,
You're
indeed.
also involved, too, let's just bring this out, too, with an initiative with Drug and Alcohol Services, with the individuals that are becoming certified recovery specialists. You want to
Absolutely.
talk about that?
Again, all these initiatives come out of the whole thought process of having the community be be invested and engaged in how we resolve and come up with solutions. We now have the county actually invests in the community to have them educated to be certified recovery specialists, and that is where they can get trained in specific things and utilize their past and present experiences to help others that may have been in addiction or have some issues in that respect right there in the community. They can meet people where they are and utilize who they are to be able to help someone else along the way. Again, enhancing each other to be better people.
And I don't mind saying Pat's one of the trainers for
Yes,
that.
she is.
And does a great job.
Wonderful trainer.
Yes, indeed. In fact, I went
Yeah.
through that training myself.
Yes, we
And,
just
yeah.
started a new cohort of people. I think we're on our 4th cohort now of
It's
class.
actually it's our 5th.
Is it the 5th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we did the one that Nate was in.
Oh, that was, way back.
Way back.
Way back.
Yeah,
Way back.
Way back.
You don't have to say it like that. Like
Okay, no. Okay. No, I don't mean that.
And then we had 3.
Yeah, then you had 3.
And now that's 4th one.
That's right. And I must say, we are really working hard to develop the warm handoff initiative whereby we can utilize the skill sets and the talents and experiences of other people to be right there at the very time of needs in the hospitals or in the community to be able to make a difference and help someone to make that crucial decision to get help for themselves
Yeah.
and move forward.
It is so critically important, yeah. You know, back to this after, I'm looking at your poster. This is a great poster, and it mentions that you're going to have cardio funk. Yeah, I showed it once before. Cardio funk is going to be a part of that. I like that title. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And then Zumbalicious.
That's, we got to get that body in.
Oh, my
body,
goodness.
mind, and spirit. So come on out, talk to employers, get connected. It's all
Yeah.
about getting connected, people. The knowledge is power.
And I like this total abs for everyone.
There
Yeah,
you
right.
go. There you go.
He has not met me yet then.
All right, well, come on out.
And then the soul line, what is the soul line dance?
Right there,
And this is all going to happen right in the mall.
right in the mall.
Go on now. Okay.
All one-stop shop.
Yeah. Well, you know what's crazy about this, though? Now, of course, you have people who are coming to, now, they should come dressed for success in terms of that resume, right?
Oh,
but
yes.
now, you know, people want to work out, you got to come with your workout gear. But for those who are coming to get a job, don't come in with your workout gear. There's 2 different ways to dress.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yes,
you can
indeed.
come and enjoy yourself.
Just enjoy yourself. That's the
That's
main
it.
thing.
And that again is going to be on March the 18th, Saturday from 10 to 3 p.m. at the Harrisburg Mall.
Yeah.
Yes, come and join us. Spread the word. Tell a friend,
And Helen,
to join us.
And I see your number here. I didn't talk over you, but your number is?
717-574-8810.
Okay, so give a call if you have any information or any questions
Right.
That you have about this. There's so much going on with, systems of care and this wonderful organization that Helen Spence is heading up. She does a fantastic job of bringing the whole community together. So if you want to get involved, this is a good place to start. Get involved with the systems of care in Dauphin County, and you will be busy a lot. Okay,
Yes.
That's all you have to do is show up. They'll put you to work. Okay. Well, look, I want to thank you so much for always watching this program, and thank Channel 21 for all that it does to bring this program to life, and thank all the other entities such as Channel 20 for airing the program again. But I want to thank you for watching the program and spreading the information that we have throughout the community. God bless you, and see you next time on Life Esteem.